like a tomate, yo. Hey, hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Braves swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Brains in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We calling plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, we talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning the gears. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they grilling. Brains in the home when we copping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Braves swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Shut you up. Like a tomate, yo. Hey, hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Braves swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Brains in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We calling plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, we talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning the gears. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they grilling. Brains in the home when we popping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Braves swinging, Hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts.
Home team, what's happening, home team? It's your boy Blakberry Lorex coming to let you know about the summer giveaway that we're having with the home team with Blakberry. That's Blakberry, no C, just the K. If you want to be a part of this giveaway, have a chance to win some free stuff, you gotta go to Instagram and subscribe to Blakberry Lorex on Instagram and enter the raffle for your chance to win.
Star slip bought the South. Watch a tone Mercedes Benz lit. This the South is strong. UJ Kings back to back like a boss 7. Try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting bars like a Grady blitz. Every fact straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATL made me this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports or get torn apart. Home team. Home team. just got that chop to the chip with a flex. Hawks in the cut, ice cold like a tag. A-Town legend, I debate with the best. Come weak with the text, get laid to rest. Home team.
What? Yeah!
Home team.
Fan Speak Special Edition Wednesday. Because we couldn't do one on Tuesday. But we gonna do one on this day. So you better wake your asses up, eh? Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. We dropped the link on Fan Speak.
Don't speak about the cell, what you tone. Mercedes-Benz lit, this the Falcons throne. You gay games, bet the bed like a boss. Sub bun, try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting boss like a gravy gets. Every fast straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATM made me, this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports, so you're torn apart. Whole team.
Home team, home team. What's happening? Home team is for Blakberry. That's Blakberry, no C, just the K. Coming at you live in effect on a Wednesday morning on a Fan Speak Special Edition Wednesday, because we couldn't do one because your boy Blakberry had life. So we're doing it this week on Wednesday. But next week, we shall be back with the regularly scheduled program on Tuesday. So make sure you're up for that. I just added somebody to the stage. Here I go with this fucked up connection. Here I go with this fucked up connection. I don't know who in the chat. I don't know, somebody hold me in here with me, Big Will. Big Will.
Man, you sound like goddamn
Yeah.
robot over there, boy. You sound like a robot over there, boy.
Don't get fucked up. Hey, I can go out and come back in. I'll be right back. Shit. Hey, y'all bear with us if you can hear me. We have some technical difficulties with the things till we get this sorted out.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
1 2 1 2.
We good on the mic?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Then we ain't gonna rock it like this, goddamn shit. I don't know what in the fuck going on. I would blame it on being on the block. I would blame it on being on the block, but I don't even think it's that. I think it's something totally different right now. Anyway, it's Fan Speak Monday, so y'all ain't gonna have to worry about too much of the hiccup and the glitching and all that, because when I drop this link, the fans gonna operate this show. They gonna control this show. So, look like we're gonna have some more folks come through. Will the Thrill gonna be coming through in a little bit. We got Big Will already here on the panel. What's going on with you, Big Will?
What's happening? What's happening?
You make your bacon and grits this morning. You got your turkey bacon. You got your turkey
Yeah,
bacon
nah.
and your cream of wheat.
Shit, I just got up. I ain't made no goddamn breakfast.
Your cornmeal. You ain't got no cornmeal this morning.
Nah, I ain't ate shit.
Hey, hey, Will, don't you be, hey, when you make your breakfast, you got a side of sea moss and black seed or don't you?
Nah, you take that
You
before
got a
you eat
side
the
of sea
breakfast.
moss and black seed or
You take that before you eat the breakfast. Then you eat the breakfast. Cause that black seed on nasty to the
hey,
motherfucker.
that shit nasty. That's some nasty shit.
Yeah, yeah, man.
But it take care of
Take
you.
care of you, boy.
All right, so I guess we'll wait till some more of y'all get in the chat before we drop that link. But we need to know that we got that y'all can heal good because of these technical difficulties going on with StreamYard right now. And I know it's not me. I know it is. Got all my bars. Coming to the stage from across the pond, the international sensation, Will the Thrill. Everybody give a round of applause for Will the Thrill.
Good morning, Atlanta. Good afternoon, world. How are we all? How you doing, boys?
What's
He has
going
not
on?
been asleep. He has
Nah,
not
sleep
been
is for the
asleep.
weak. No, I have not. So what's good
We
today then?
hey, we gonna out the gate. We got Will and Amy out the gate asking the question: why the media saying Tyler Algier getting traded?
Because they worry that we have no money left. I'm a little bit conscious about it myself because you can't pay everyone, but nah, I ain't shipping out Tyler for unless you give us a first round pick. Then maybe we're talking to get back with the one we lost. But with teams actively calling about Kyle Pitts, I don't think we're getting rid of Tyler. I think we keep one or other, and I think we keep Algier.
Ooh, now that's a hot take. Ooh,
Yeah, I don't
what you
mind.
think, Will? Beat Will. What you think? Why you think the media is saying Tyler Algier might be getting traded?
Cause they ain't got shit else to talk about this all season. You know why? That man ain't traded. It sure you no point to trade him right now. You could have traded him when you could have got something that you can use. You know what I'm saying? Not wait till next year till you be able to use a trade that you got for him. You know what I'm saying? Why wait this late to trade him? It make no sense. It does nothing but weaken us. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, I don't get that.
I'm gonna give you some pushback there.
Go ahead.
I don't necessarily think it
Huh?
weakens us. I don't think it weakens us. I think that we may have a guy
No,
that's on this
don't
team
talk about
that
hope.
can.
You talking about hope right now, Blackberry.
I,
We know what Tyler Algier gonna do. We
it,
don't know what he Rick is finna do.
you right. You right. You absolutely right when you say that. But but we know that it's either gonna be Tyler or Kyle. And while Will the Thrill seem he thinks it's gonna be Tyler. I mean, he thinks it's gonna be Kyle that becomes that trade piece. I think it's gonna be Tyler.
Okay.
What
Well,
I
we
want
are
to
getting
happen,
plenty of production. Sorry to jump in.
what
Continue.
I want to happen. No, no, you good. But what I want to happen is the opposite. I want it to be Kyle. Y'all, I've been saying it all offseason. Trade that some bitch right now. You can right now. He got enough trade stock. He got enough trade value. Well, we can get a fortified trench guy in the middle of that defense to push that pocket. Somebody that's already got a reputation for pushing the pocket on defense. That's what I want for this team. I want it to be Kyle Pitts. I don't think you can get that same value out of Tyler Algier because general managers do more than just look at what a player is capable of or what their potential is or whatever proof they may have on stat sheet of what they could possibly give you. More than just look at that, also look at what he getting paid. Out of getting paid $100,000. Everybody only getting paid $100,000. General managers will see that, and they will say, "Well, I could give you somebody that's cut their teeth already in the middle in the NFL on being a pocket pusher, and you give me Kyle Algier, I could do that, but then I would be trading away a more valuable."
Having a few technical issues here, folks. So the main man's dropped off for now. But yeah, he was just basically saying that he would, in an ideal world, would trade Kyle Pitts. Yeah, I agree with that because you're not going to get as much value for a running back. Teams know they can get a high value running back in the draft through the free agency. There's a lot of different ways to get a good running back. Look at the way the Houston Texans have just picked up Nick Chubb, who I reckon has still got some mileage on those tires to go. So there are ways to get that level of quality from a running back, whereas tight end's a funny one. Outside of Brock Bowers, the tight end class this year wasn't much to write home about, or the last few years hasn't been that much to write home about. You had the guy from Bowling Green this year, Harold Fannin, but outside of that, tight ends are a lot harder to get with that kind of skill set and value. So if you want a high value pick back, I think getting rid of Kyle's definitely the way. How you feel about that, Will?
I don't think neither one of these guys getting traded right now. It feel like the wrong. It feel like the wrong time of the year. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're not getting no value at all.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying, 100%. But at the same time, if it's Tyler you're shipping out, we need to also look at the fact that this is his contract year. Same with Kyle Pitts as well. So one of those guys, both of those guys are due to walk at the end of the year, and if we can only pay one, if we're not going to get anything back if they walk as a unrestricted free agent, and there's nothing we can do to recoup anything back from that, I'd rather we kind of traded them out now where we could get something in return. I don't know, like Blakberry says, maybe a big body in the middle because our interior guys, the biggest one I think I've seen is listed 6'3", 308. We don't have that Chris Jones type of guy who's 6'5", 330,
Mic check.
pushing the pocket on a
God,
consistent
no,
basis.
mighty boy.
Welcome back, Blackberry.
Y'all go ahead, finish what you're saying. Go ahead.
No, I was just wrapping up there. I was just saying what the Falcons lack, as you were saying before you cut out, was that big mean nose sort of presence, that Chris Jones style, a leader on the defensive line, just that anchor where you know not to mess, sort of player. So if we can recoup that, that would be pretty ideal because the defense is already shaping up nicely. But to get a player of that kind of value, we need
If
to
I
get
was
some.
to say, if anybody was to get traded, it probably would be Kyle Pitts.
Mhm.
Because as your whole more value to the team than Kyle. So,
100%.
but I don't think neither one of them getting traded. And that's my opinion. I don't think neither one of them getting traded. If they would make a trade, it'd probably be like, they trade that line where they think they can get some from somebody.
Yeah,
There'd
that's
be
what I mean. I don't.
more teams would be more desperate for a trade at that point in time.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, no, I don't mean. Don't misunderstand me. I don't mean to say like, oh no, ship them out now. I just mean if we're going to trade them, have them at a point where it still has value. I think at the trade deadline when people start getting hurt and things like that, we might be able to even potentially ship on Kirk as well, because some of those teams are going to be QB needy. So maybe we can, put some sort of package together.
Yeah.
There's potential to
Yeah.
get McGarry out of here as well because we've got Jack Nelson from Wisconsin as backup, and also Caleb McGarry. He's not getting any younger. His contract's not getting any cheaper either as a high quality starter. So you've also got that coming into the mix in the next sort of year and a half. So there's a lot to kind of think about from an offensive standpoint.
Somebody gonna be traded by this deadline. That's a major piece on the offense. Somebody. If
I
it's
would say
not
so.
gonna be Tyler Algier and Kyle Pitts, if it's not gonna be one of the two of them, it's probably gonna be Darnell Mooney.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna
And
be
he's done
Mooney.
a lot. He's done a lot for his value. He's a solid number 2 receiver now. So I mean, a lot of teams may come calling.
He's a solid number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is Mooney, that means both Kyle and Tyler about to get extended.
Mm-hmm.
Both that's what that means. If it's not one of the two of them, if both of them play out this season, they're both going to get paid because it's stupid to let both Kyle Pitts and Tyler Algier walk into free agency and you don't get nothing for neither one of them. It's stupid.
Yeah.
And
Not
Terry ain't stupid.
No.
So there's a trade that's going to happen before the trade deadline. That's for certain.
Mm-hmm. But we need to clear up some money somewhere because we can't pay for everybody, especially with this rookie class. Because I feel like we're going to hang on to a lot of these boys. So we're going to be pushing the rookie class. We're going to be having to pay about maybe $10 or $12 million for those boys. So that's no chump change either. So we're going to have to make some wiggle room, so to speak. As I say, don't know if it's going to be Caleb McGarry. Getting rid of the 27 million that we're paying Kirk would be just dandy. But there's no guarantee that if the starters don't start getting hurt now that A-Rod signed with Pittsburgh, there's no guarantee. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see how things play out for me. I think it's a bit too early to be talking about, league breaking trades at the moment.
Yep. All right. I'm finna drop this link before StreamYard try to kick me out again. I got the link in the chat. I'm finna go pin it. The link is in the chat. Y'all tap that link. Y'all come on in. It's fan speak. I I got some guys on here that love to talk shop, some guys on here that love to talk ball. So y'all come in and tap in with us, man, and let's talk some football, baby. Let's talk some Falcons, baby. Let's talk about it. I knew he was gonna be first. William Amy, the hardest
What's
working man in
That's good
Savannah,
stuff.
Georgia. What's up with you, Will Amy?
going on, fellas? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning.
Somebody please tell these parents to get a little more creative with the names. I got 3 wheels on my motherfucking show right now, and it ain't but 4 of us on here.
Well,
Name the children something else, people.
that's Big Wiz, William.
What's up with Will? I mean, what you want?
What's
What you
going
want to
on?
talk about? What you done took away from this all season so far, man?
Uh, what I take on this all season so far, we added more depth piece on defense. The linebacker core going to be good, and the secondary. But my question is, who gonna be that defensive makers on defensive tackle? So that's a big question mark. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like we kind of is kind of smaller on the outside edges because I know I think we got an undrafted defensive tackle out of Miami. I hope he make the roster because I don't know if Roop Ororo gonna be that type of dog mentality to play that defensive tackle position. So with that being said, we got to find out and see. I know Brandon Darlis, we still got him. I think he's more like they probably put him on third down situations or something. I don't think he's gonna get the full play time like that. He might get like 45 snaps as opposed to 50. I won't say 60 or 69 snaps for Brandon
Mhm.
Dorless. But what I'm saying is this is important that we need a defensive tackle because we didn't have a strong defensive tackle since we had Dante Pope. So that
Yeah.
been 2017. So that been like how long it was 8 years, and we had a
Mhm.
solid defensive tackle. So that's my main
Yes, sir.
question. That's my main question right now. And moving forward, I think we gonna keep everybody's except for Kyle Pitts because you got to think a lot of teams want Kyle Pitts. They want to use them featuring their offense. They really we got replacement to replace Kyle Pitts. That dude out of South
Mhm.
Carolina. So with that being said, I'll keep Tyler here for like a $18 million contract if he want that for a 2-year deal. Because you got to think about it, Kirk Cousins will be gone next year, and I don't think we're going to keep Kirk Cousins. But
Yep.
with that being said, we just got to be consistent and improve every week. The offense, we don't have to be a happy pass team like that, but as long as we be balanced be balanced on the run game and play action sometimes. So
Mhm.
we got the weapons. So when we get on 20 yard and 30 yard, we should be running the ball instead of the passing it, running the ball. And with that being said, we just gotta be healthy and the defense gonna make some noise. And like I said, it's too early, but I don't think D Alfred gonna have that nickel spot position. And I think DeMarco Harris might get some play time in that safety position rotating with JC Bates third and Xavier
Mhm.
Watts. So
Yes, sir.
that's my thoughts.
Yeah, there's a lot of good points. I mean, just to go back to your first point, I really like that kid, and because we've maybe not spoke about him on the channel quite enough, uh, to our detriment, because of Simeon Barrow Jr. Is this kid you're talking about from Miami.
Hmm.
Uh, he's got a high level of pursuit. He's got quite a high motor. I haven't, to be 100% honest, I'll put my hand up. I haven't seen much footage of him from training camp, so I don't know how he's doing. But coming out in Miami, he seemed like he had that attitude. He was a good nose down guy that was going to get pressure. Maybe not consistent pressure, but he was gonna be in the mix. So I'd like to see him make the roster. Also, just to kind of step back a little bit to what we were saying about the Kyle Pitts thing, if we do ship him out, um, yeah, you're gonna miss a couple of inches in height maybe, but if you're talking about the way that Kyle Pitts plays, he's not one of these immediate off the line tight ends. He's going to be playing more as a sort of what Madden would list as a slot archetype. But you've got Nick Nash in there as well, who is every bit as quick, maybe a little bit slower than Kyle, but he still goes 6'3.5" and about 225. So that's still a big body. I think there are packages and options that we can still run on that offense where we can utilize size and bully these DBs a little bit without Kyle Pitts. So I 100% back up some of what you were saying there.
I think a lot of folks think that we need a big 340 pound, 350 pound D lineman. I don't think that's what they're looking for this year. I think they're looking for a penetrating D lineman. Guys that can penetrate the pocket, meaning they can rush the passer and stop the run game. I don't think they're looking for a whole stopper. You feel what I'm saying? I think they're looking for
Yeah,
more athletic defensive tackle, but we're gonna have some big balls, but don't look for no 350 pound, 340 pound type dude. It's gonna be more like the 325, 330 type. You feel what I'm saying? That can move, that can penetrate the line. That's what kind of
yeah,
defense line I think they're gonna focus on this year.
yeah. D line plays evolved a lot. I mean, yeah, you still get your throwbacks like that big kid out of Florida, Desmond Watson, that went to the Bucks. You still get throwback players, but I feel like the days of the William Perrys and the Vince Wilforks, fun though they were, I mean, I feel like it's a very different time. The QBs are such athletes now that you almost, when you come in at 340, you're almost told, look, if you can keep that penetration but lose 20 pounds, we'd much rather you did that. It's a different league now than it was even 10 years ago. It's crazy how fast things evolve, but D line has been probably one of the fastest evolving positional groups for me in the entire league.
Yeah, because I ain't mean to cut y'all off.
No, no, no.
We have to deal with a lot of multiple quarterbacks who can get out the pocket. Like Baker Mayfield could get out the pocket anytime. Jaden
Hmm.
Daniels, you got Charles Allen. So we got to step our game up this year, containing quarterbacks this year. We can't let them scramble out that pocket and be running on throws. So we got to do our best ability this year to get to the quarterback and stop the run game and force teams to pass in tight windows.
Hmm.
I mean, it's important this year for the defensive line to set the tone, the front, so the whole front seven. Because the whole front seven doing the pressure, the second they're gonna get interceptions. We just need the whole front seven to be gelling. So, yeah.
Yeah.
When
And
I
then
go
we've
back
got
and I
that
look
joint.
at tape, when I go back and I look at film from last season, and I go back and look at the Tampa games, for some reason in the Tampa games, we saw Baker Mayfield being forced to run backwards to try to go forward. Part of the reason why they couldn't get a consistent flow going when we played them. And when they finally were able to get something going, it was too late. We had already taken them out. We had already basically, beat them by the time they finally get some momentum generated. So that was because of the push in the middle. For some reason, when we played Tampa, the defensive line decided they want to push the pocket. I guess Tampa's center and guards, they must have been poo poo with woo woo doo doo for shoe two. They must have been ass hot garbage because we was pushing the hell out that damn pocket, forcing Baker Mayfield to have to go backwards to go forward. That's the difference, y'all.
Hmm.
That's the difference in getting off the field on third downs more consistently, not giving up fourth down conversions more consistently by pushing the pocket. This is something to keep getting glossed over. We had some of the most pressure rated, we had some of the highest pressure rate edge guys in the league last season. Arnold
Hmm.
Ebiketie was in the top 3 of pressure generated
Hmm.
on the edge. Judon, we talked Cam Money shit about him, but he was top 10 in pressure generated.
Hmm.
They were not getting home. There's the reason why they weren't getting home because we weren't consistent with pressure in the middle. Now that ain't
Yeah.
all on the guys in the middle. Now, of course, if you're gonna get the pressure, you need to close out. We need you closing out. But part of the pressure process is we want to collapse the pocket with the edge. We want to push the pocket with the middle to leave nowhere but backwards for that quarterback to go. If he want to go forward, he gonna have to go backwards first.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
100%.
we want. So the key to all of this, like I love what we did with this draft. I'm by any means, by not nobody try to say I don't think we drafted well when I say this, because I think we
Mm-hmm.
drafted very well.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to know what a perfect, damn near perfect draft would have been? If we
Tell us.
would have got one of them guys in the middle who's nasty in the middle, 325 or better,
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of that defense, pushing that pocket. It's why I wanted Derek Harmon, because I think Derek Harmon is the most tenacious motherfucking defensive lineman in this past draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that.
Yeah, we should have
And
got us a defensive tackle though. I agree.
yeah, I think we should have. But I still love what we did. I believe I I have I'm optimistic about Dorless and Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
I am. I'm optimistic about those guys. I think they had the potential to really blossom with Jeff Ulbrich and Ole
Mm-hmm.
spearheading the defense. So we just gonna
I
see
think
what it's
so
all
too.
about, man.
Plus,
Well,
we've got a good chance to see. We've got the preseason combined training with Tennessee, so I mean, we get to see how they go against this new #1 pick. Let's see what
Mm-hmm.
Cam Ward's all about. So he's a good kid. He's long. He's athletic. So it'll be a good test early on to see where these boys are at. I think it couldn't really be a better year to get that combined practice in nice and early.
Now, does anybody know this? I need to do some homework on this. Do we have anybody that's gonna be on this defense that's played against Cam Ward?
Hmm. I would
oh,
need to double check all that, to be honest.
I need to
Let me
look
think.
into that.
I think only person who played against Cam Ward was, I guess, one of the dude, the undrafted defensive tackle. Well, they was on the same team, I believe. I think they was on the same team.
The guy from
So
Hmm.
Miami.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
right.
he might he probably the only player to know who played against Cam, even though they was on the same team. But he probably gave us his tendencies where he struggled at. But I think through when we get when we do the joint practices, we probably gonna win our matchups on the DB. I just don't know if our defensive tackle will probably be better than the O line. But we should be better than their O line. No disrespect to Tennessee, anything like that.
Mhm.
I just think overall we're a better team than them because they still rebuilding. They add more pieces on the offense.
Yeah,
And I know
they're
and I
they're where
know
we were at maybe 2 years ago. I agree.
Yeah, but only question that they got Calvin. Only person they really got on the team really good is Calvin Ridley, and I guess AJ Terrell got to guard him because Calvin really like to do a lot of stop. Calvin really do it. He's a great route runner. Like he's gonna put his foot on the other side of the hill, burn you. So I believe it's gonna be a lot of physical with AJ Terrell and Calvin Ridley. So that gonna be a
Yeah,
physical
it's gonna
battle
be
for
pretty
sure.
entertaining.
Yeah, Auntie Pam, what's going on, Miss Pam? What's going on with you, Miss Pam? One of the lady birds of Atlanta Falcon Nation. Y'all make sure
Yeah,
y'all tuning in on Tuesday nights for the lady
yeah.
birds of AFN.
Yeah, I can't wait for the season, man. Because this year I'm going live to these. Only games I'm gonna go to is the Tampa game, week 1, the San Francisco game in Cali, and I think I'm going to the Carolina. Not is it week 3 Carolina? I think I might go to that game in the Jets. The rest of them I just be at home because them tickets gonna be so expensive.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be real with y'all, man. I don't like crowds of people that much, so I don't really go. I don't go out to crowded places. I don't go out much. Period. Um, when me and my wife go on a cruise, when we take our cruise, I'm gonna make sure I spend some money on a nice private room, nice private deck area, because I just don't like crowds of people. But when it comes to the Falcon games this season, the boy Blakberry finna take himself out of his comfort zone. I believe the best seat in the house at the crib in front of my big screen. That's why I think the best seat in the house is it. But for this season, I want to be able to document in person. I want in-person documentation for myself when we make history. I won't be able to say I was there for some of that shit. I went and seen some of that shit live. Because like them Qs say, this shit here in 2025, this shit live. It's about to go down,
Hell
y'all.
yeah. Hell yeah. And it's bucket list material for me too. I mean, I don't know what season it's going to be. It may not be this year. May not even be next season, especially with everything that's going on. But I'm coming over to the A for maybe a week or two. I'm going to take in a game and we're going to just party it up.
Y'all got the lottery over there?
We do.
play that lottery, my boy. You never know when
Hell
you
yeah.
hit for. You never know when you might hit for a couple hundred G's. You never know. You never know.
Well, if anybody in the chat feels like helping me get monetized by smashing a like and a subscribe, then
Man,
by all
boy,
means, feel free help
smash
your boy
that
get
like.
across.
Oh, boy, smash that like and that subscribe button. Share this to your other channels. Share this to your social media platforms, your Facebook, your X, your Instagram. Share this out, man. We gonna get, if y'all think y'all getting some good Falcon coverage from us this off season, boy, y'all should wait till the season start. Oh my gosh. We go in during the season, baby. We go in during the season. So y'all think y'all got some good shit going right now. Now, especially when we gonna have some winning football to go to talk about during these games and after these games. I want you to be there for every last second of this excitement. It's going down on the home team with Blakberry. That Blakberry, no C, just the K. And if you missed the opening, I got something for my loyal compadres and compadres that's been here since the beginning. But I'm giving everybody an opportunity. I'm giving everybody an opportunity to win some free shit. Like my boy Knight Rider say, everybody love free shit. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to win some free shit. Go on Instagram and subscribe to Blakberry Lorex. That's Blakberry, no C, just a K. Blakberry Lorex. Everybody that subscribes is gonna be entered into a raffle to win some free merch. I got hats, and it's about that. As soon as I drop this website, we got hats about to drop. We got summer gear about to drop. We got the fall gear gonna drop early. We about to drop all sorts of gear. I'm giving folks an opportunity to win some free shit before this shit hit the market. So you about to get some exclusive free shit from your boy Blakberry, man. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, that sub button over here, but go to Instagram and subscribe over there and get entered into that raffle. And we gonna probably, I don't know when I'm gonna do the unveiling, but I'll let you know when I'm gonna do the unveiling. We gotta get the subs up. We gotta get the subs up. You hear me?
Hell
All right.
yeah.
The link is in the chat, man. This ain't Blakberry speaking and Will the Thrill and Big Will speak. This fan speak. Hit the motherfucking link. Hit the link. Come talk your shit. We want to know what y'all done took away from this all season so far. We want to know
Like,
what y'all done took away from it.
we did plenty last night, boys. They don't want to hear us bitch and complain anymore. come up and keep us company, folks.
I'm telling you, cause I can mention a couple. I got some key words I can say that can trigger my boy Big Wheel right now, and we can have a whole line where it's just me and Big Wheel just going back and forth about some shit. All I got to say is one name.
Don't
It's
is
two
that not a
names.
post-watershed sort of show? You heard it here first, folks. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
How's your kid? How's your wife? Because it's two names, all I got to do is say something negative about these two people, and it's about to go in these lives. So hit that link, and y'all come in and talk your shit, man. I want to know what y'all think about this all season so far. In my opinion, if things go well, and I'm gonna not say this season, but in the next couple seasons, if things go well these next couple of years, what we did this offseason is going to easily go down as the best offseason the Atlanta Falcons have had in their 60-year existence. by far the best.
Yeah, Blackberry, we got sweep this division because I ain't trying to be funny because Carolina they trying to get better too because they talking about they tired of losing and all this. So I mean I won't estimate Carolina. I ain't trying to say they're not a great team, but they're gonna give us all. They ain't gonna be like a sweet cupcake like win an easy win on them now. A lot of people estimating them. So what we need to do is go ahead and win your games early. When bye week come, get your rest and just improve that whole bye week. Just improve because we got a test against the Buffalo Bills and we got the Commanders. So we just got to put our foot on the NFC South and put a notice on it. I believe Michael Penix gonna do that. Long as the coaching staff do their part and the players execute, we good.
I feel you on that, William Amy. And most days I'll be right there, right along with you, but I ain't in that kind of mood today. I'm in a shit talking mood today.
Okay,
Fuck
go
the
ahead. Talk your
Carolina,
shit.
fuck the Carolina Panthers, and fuck the shitty booty Carolina Panthers. They gonna shit the place up just like they always do because they shitty. They they 2 ticks away from being a fucking dumpster fire organization. They 2 ticks away from it.
Well,
They
yeah, they
got
got Ted
lucky.
McMillan, who looks nice, or did look nice until he came out and pulled on that black and Carolina blue and
Oh
instantly
yeah.
went to shit.
Yeah.
But that'll do it for you. Don't matter how good you are, you pull on a rival
ass.
jersey.
They still ass. They still
That's it.
ass. I ain't giving no love. I ain't underestimating. They trash. They suck. They the damn Pampers.
Yeah, we sweeping the division out. We posted did it last year. We got that. We just didn't finish the deal. We gonna sweep the division out. Yeah, Carolina added a wide receiver so fucking what?
Yeah, but
And I
they
do
do
like
get
Yeah,
I
no.
do like that receiver. I do think he gonna be a stud.
yeah.
But
Yeah, he's real
He
nice,
gonna
but
Darius,
not
we
in
got
that team.
Darius in the house, y'all. Darius done came through. He clicked that link. He said he got some
What's
shit
up,
he want
brother?
to talk about. What's up with you, Darius?
What's up, man? Not much. Shoot, I just listen to y'all, join your conversation. I said I'm gonna hop on in for a little bit. I think the underdraft gonna surprise a lot of people, especially that Kobe Bryant dude. He gonna be a major star at that cornerback.
Mm.
Yeah,
What
he
give
looks
you
real
that?
nice.
What give you that? What give you that perception of what makes you think that?
Hey man, he just showing. I mean, he's showing out, man. He let people know, he could be that guy. You
He
know.
he let Lamar Jackson know he that guy.
Yeah, we gotta see.
You can say it. You can
We
say
got to
it.
see. We got to see. We put the pads on when August come. All that talking, we got to see that. We got to see that action when the
Yeah,
pads come on.
but I believe the
Well,
Falcons have
everybody
a good
loves to see
season.
a few accolades too. I mean, how's this for an accolade? That kid came out, Kobe Bryant. He is the first Kansas Jayhawk to be selected first team all conference. So that tells you
see
all you need to know. Kid's a
what
dog.
what
Miami,
team fucked up at? They fucked up at letting the Atlanta Falcons draft Jalen Walker. We had no business getting Jalen Walker. The
yeah.
Saints and Carolina both passed up on him. That's what they fucked
Yeah,
up at.
they fucked up. Yeah,
Nah, that's a blessing.
It's a
yeah,
blessing
for
for us
us.
for
Yeah,
sure,
for
but
us.
they
Yeah,
fucked up
That what I said. Yeah,
because we
that's
gonna
true.
be terrorizing quarterbacks the whole season, dog. We we made one of our biggest weakness one of our strengths this year.
Yeah.
We got
What the
so
ain't
other
no
much
boy from
doubt
depth.
about it.
Georgia?
We got so much depth on this defensive line. It ain't funny, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
ain't
we
gonna sleep on
always been
Junior.
crying about. That's what we always been crying about, dog.
And saying
Pass
about
rush.
his name James Peterson Jr. for Tennessee.
James, my
Yeah.
Pierce.
Yeah, James Pearson. I mean, yeah, he gonna be nasty. I think no two together gonna be nasty.
Yeah,
Uh,
they gonna feed off each other.
don't you heard what he said against Carolina? They said that they passed on both of them. They said they going in on Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
That's what he say. And he from North Carolina. Both of them from North
See,
Carolina.
Oh yeah,
our division
surely.
games always be competitive, no matter what the damn records is and all that. There, we just ain't been able to finish the last couple years. We got to just finish, bro. We got to finish. We had control of the division last couple years and give it away at the end.
Shit, the last couple years, you mean the entire existence of our
I ain't gonna,
existence,
I ain't
we
gonna say
ain't
that.
been able to finish. We ain't
Well,
been
yeah,
able
with
to
the
finish
with
for
the
60
finish part, I'm
years.
talking about being in control. We had control the last 3 seasons. We had control of the division and get up at the end. So we got to
Yeah.
learn how to finish, dog. We got to learn how to finish.
Yeah.
And that's the
But I
Finish
believe
goddamn.
this
team.
time they're gonna finish though.
Yeah, and
I believe
finish
this time they're
teams
gonna finish.
early. Go ahead.
And I'm kind of glad
Just
they got a bye week
reestablish
kind
that
of early
culture.
too.
Reestablish that culture again where the NFC South runs through the ATL. We are the be all and end all in the South. That is not a level of consistency we've had for a long time. So I would almost say I will give up a Lombardi if we win one eventually. Like, and say we win a Lombardi in 5 years, I will do that if we can win 5 straight division titles, because I would rather take this year to establish the culture again and tell everyone you can't fuck with us. Not in the South. That's our division. That's our house.
And I want to ask Darius something, but before I do, let me touch on that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I like where you at, Will the 3. Oh, I love where you at. But let me tell you where I'm at though. See, I want the NFC to have to come through Atlanta. I want the whole National Football Conference to have to come through the ATL because I see it
Once
in these
again,
teams.
yeah.
See it. I want it. You're gonna have to feel the Falcons this year. Everybody want to try. You got folks trying to jump on the bandwagon. You weren't here. You weren't here when we went through the Desmond Riddle fiasco. You weren't here when we went through the Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota. You weren't here for that. You weren't here for none of that shit. So I don't want
You
none of
been
that
here for
bandwagon shit.
28-3.
I'm gonna put everybody on blast.
Hey,
You
I've
weren't
been with
here
the
for that
Falcons
shit.
since. I ain't gonna lie, I've been with the Falcons since when they had drafted Dion at the time. So they were like that too legit to quit, yo. And then
Yes, sir.
I've been with the Falcons. I'm being real. I can't talk about the early days like what his name, Billy the White. Is it Billy the White Shoe?
Billy White
The wide
shoe.
receiver. Yeah, did funky chicken and all that. I think my grandmama told me this though. My grandmama told me this. I gotta say this. My grandmama said she remember to this day. They talk about the Super Bowl. My grandmama remember when they went to that playoff. They was in the lead. They lost to that Cowboys, and the Cowboys lost to the Eagle. That when the Eagle went to that Super Bowl. I think it was 15. And my grandmama said they were good. It's just that quarterback they had, he couldn't move. He can't. He had a rifle arm, but he couldn't move. That my grandmama always told me.
Hey, I'm gonna get to you, Larry. We got Larry done came through, but I'm gonna get to you in a minute, Larry. I heard you say something, Darius, and I wanted you to elaborate on it a little bit more. Damn, if I can remember what the fuck you said. Damn, I don't forgot. It'll come back to me. Larry. Larry.
Ain't in here.
He
Think he's gone.
done fell out. He fell out. All right, so let me remember what the fuck you said then, Darius. Okay, Darius said, damn shit, I done forgot. Somebody just say something. I done forgot what the fuck Darius said. I done forgot.
Which I'll talk about. I know I'll talk about the Falcon with Dion Sally got drafted. That's why I became a fan.
Now it was before then. You
It
said something
was
right before Will the Thrill started talking. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was.
hold on. But not Cole Bryant was it? No. Yeah. The underdraft. I was talking about the underdraft class going to do something, going to surprise people.
You talking about the undrafted? You talking about the undrafted people? You talking about?
Now it was
Yeah.
well after that. It was right before Will started talking. But I remember it'll come to me at some point. But
But speaking of
this
that,
what
like
go ahead, Will. Go ahead.
this is gonna be one of the more competitive training camps in a while, dog. In a long time. It's competition everywhere. There's
Yep.
only a few
Yeah.
positions that are set, bro, that are promised. Only a couple of them. You can count them on one hand how many positions are promised, bro. Everybody else got to get out the mud.
Right.
So it's gonna be fun. and we got 11 days we can come see them practice. They let us come up there 11 times.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest with you, Big Well. I'm think them DBs they gotta compete for that spot. Mike Hughes, D. Alfred. So don't think y'all just gotta just open spot. Y'all just we straight.
The
No.
only one said is AJ. AJ, the only one said you got AJ, you got Jesse Bates, you
Y'all
got
sorry about that.
MPJ, you got Bijan, and you got Drake London. They set
And Darnell Mooney.
and Darnell
Yeah.
Mooney. Yeah, like I
I
said,
heard about
you got a few that you can say set, bro. But like everybody else got to get out the mud, and it's gonna be fun, bro. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Only thing I'm gonna say is Kobe Bryant got to work on his technique. Because I ain't front. The reason why he got undrafted, he been holding a lot.
I knew,
That's
I
the
knew,
issue.
I knew Mike was gonna be in here in a minute with his bullshit. I knew you coming in a minute, Mike. I knew it.
But
I'm
yeah.
gonna highlight it too.
But Kobe Bryant got to work on his technique with his hands, and look at the ball. He be all right though. He got the speed. He's got to work on his technique. He can't be grabbing in the NFL because there's gonna be a lot of penalties. So we can't have that.
No,
We can't have Robert Alfred point 2.0. Mm-mm.
but he's in a room with some ball hawks that can condition that out of him.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
you
waiting for.
go, don't you go hiding, Mike. If Grady have a good season this year and I start popping it up on your ass. See, I can swallow my pride in the midst of my wrong if he fuck up this year. But if he got there and have a good year, don't you fucking hide. I better see you in the chat so I can show you what the fuck you doing, Mike.
My boy, I can't wait for my boy Billy Bowman. Boy, I think Billy Bowman, that boy gonna be that dude in the nickel spot. I'm telling you, I already got him as a starter.
He looks real nice. I love
Yeah,
Billy Bob.
and Xavier Watson, them two gonna be pretty good together, working good together. Xavier
yeah,
Yeah.
Watson and Billy Bowman.
hmm
yeah.
24 career interceptions between the two. Just total ball hawks. Love
Don't,
it.
hey,
Love
now,
it.
don't forget DeMarco Hellos now, because DeMarco Hellos, if he gain weight, muscle weight, and he know that playbook, 'cause they already say he know the playbook. It just he's gotta get his body back in condition. So
Man,
Mhm.
don't
y'all better
don't don't
look
sleep
out.
on don't sleep
Y'all
on
better look
Helens.
out for Halem and got Troy Anderson now. I think something going on, brother. These boys in that goddamn film room, boy. Y'all better be watching.
Yeah, that's what I
Y'all
say.
better be watching.
My boy Helens thirsty to play because he like, man, if I ain't never got hurt, I've been out there with Bates, man. But
Bates already said he the aggressive of the room.
mm,
He
Yeah.
the aggressive
They're
of the
calling him
room.
Bam Bam. They're calling him
yeah.
Bam Bam now because he will come down, hunt a guy out in the tackle box, and he will
He the
take
head
your
hunter.
head
He
off.
Stick Helens. That's his name.
He
I
he
call him Hit Stick
another
Helens.
he another William Moe, another Keanu Neal. He a
hmm
head hunter.
Yeah,
But
I remember he popped the hell out of Ray McLeod in the Mercedes Benz. Boy, he went through that. I think he was doing the out route. He ran in the middle. Man, that man let that should have had nothing on. I said, ooh, god damn it. Well, we had a hit stick like that. Well, like Willie Moe, like Big Will say. But I got the Malcolm Hello starting that strong safety dude. Even though we got Xavier Watts, I give him like my mid season the know to play, but he'll get some burns too. They'll rotate it, but I just think with Helms might be the starter because he like I said he be mentally in that playbook
yeah,
when he
like I
got
said,
hurt.
man,
I'm gonna tell you like that
don't
right
y'all
now.
worry too much about the starting.
The start. Don't worry
It's
about
gonna
the
be heavy
start.
rotation. It's gonna be heavy rotation,
Yeah,
dog.
that's exactly what I'm about to say. Don't I mean, it do matter who start to an extent, but when it come down to the game time, when it come down to the game time, it ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter who start because whoever start, they still might not get the amount of PT that one of the rotating pieces might get.
Right, right. It's gonna all be based on matchups, bro. What the offense trying to show us. That's what's so good about multiple defense. When an offense try to throw you off balance, you able to adjust to what the fuck they doing. That's why it's
hmm
good to have that depth. You know what I'm saying? They have that good rotation going because a team don't have that advantage over you. What? what offenses usually try to tend to look for. It's not there no more because you got a counter move for it. You know what I mean? So, bro, I'm telling you, if Troy Anderson can stay healthy, bro, he's a deadly motherfucking athlete, bro. And you got a real linebacker coach to teach him. Shit,
Yeah, I agree though. He got to stay healthy, man.
shit.
The sky's the limit. This team stay healthy, and we put teams out in the game early. I want our defense to be popping people, get them out, hurt out the game, get penalties. I don't give a damn. We get fines. Long as our defense make the tone setter, so we ain't the laughing stock no more. Put the lead on notice. Like every team, the Falcons, they serious. Cause I think we could beat Buffalo. I ain't gonna front. We could beat Buffalo. They ain't really got no threat wide receivers like that outside of Kevin Coleman. So that's a win. And if our defense play. So I could say that's a dub. We ain't losing enough.
Good
Hell
Well,
no.
we
coaches tell
scared
you.
we gave Kansas City a fright last year, and we weren't as improved as we were this year. So I think we can scare Buffalo. I think we can run them close. I think we can give them a game. I don't think there's people in the media. There's probably people in the chat that will snort at that thought. But no, I think we can beat Buffalo. I think if we
Yeah.
all turn up, we can beat Buffalo for sure.
Good coaches tell you, man, don't worry about the penalty. Let me worry about the penalty. You go play your game.
Yeah.
So as long as you ain't making no dumbass penalties, let me handle the goddamn refs. You go play your fucking game. Don't let them throw you off your game.
Mhm.
As far as Buffalo, we always play Buffalo good.
Yeah.
We just can't finish. We gotta finish, bro.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what we screaming. Finish this shit. We gotta finish.
Yeah, cause I don't want teams to make half adjustment on us and figure us out like they did last year. That was our problem. We made our adjustments good around third quarter, but when they get the fourth quarter, we could not execute like Big Well said. We have to play consistent 60 minutes, bro. 60 minutes, bro. Like, we cannot let teams get 20 points on us, 10 points on us, tie the game up. We can't have that. We just can't have that. I want more turnovers
No.
on the defense side of the ball, so I could put more points on the opposite team. So that'd be more better. So
Well, you know what, Amy, that was the idea behind the soft coverage that we was playing pre-snaps. That was the idea for that. That's
yeah,
what Jimmy Lake was trying to attempt to do. He was trying to give his secondary unit more opportunities to play the ball. Because if you're attacking the ball, you have a better chance at causing a turnover. But if you're playing man coverage, you lower those chances of being able to play the ball and attack the ball. You can play the ball, but you ain't gonna be able to attack it that well. That's why when I watch tape on Billy Bowman Jr. and I see that he can run with a receiver on a drag and stick to them so well that he can intercept the ball. It's a very rare skill set for a defensive back to have. It's rare. Not many
Hmm.
DBs have that skill set.
yeah, that
Most
we were missing
DBs,
though.
that is something we was missing. But it's something that most teams are missing. It's not something that comes around that often. People think it does, but it's not. That's why if you talk to Magnus with the regulators on AFN, he'll tell you this too. The nickel position is the toughest position on the defense because you got to be
100%.
able to track you got to be able to run with somebody foot for foot across that line, across the deep thirds, across the middle of the field. You got to be able to run with people. Billy
100%.
Bowman Jr. and Xavier Watts, they both give have given examples, shown you examples of what a DB that can track a player and track the ball can do. And it's very impressive. If the
Hmm.
Miko Halams starts, it's solely going to be, and I mean solely going to be, because Xavier Watts is a rookie, and they want to let him get his footing behind somebody that's been in the league for a little bit now. Even though how you say that boy name? D'Amico Halams,
Tell 'em.
he
Mhm.
hasn't really gotten a whole lot of time in to play because of the injuries, and then last year getting kind of lost in the IR fold. But that'd be the sole reason why he gets that start position. Hey, now I'm tripping. Jordan Fuller, we tripping. Jordan Fuller would probably be the starter before Helms.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
Fuller.
even with Fuller, I think it'll solely be because of the experience factor. But Xavier Watts is by far, as far as skill set go,
More athletic.
he's way more athletic. He shows a better ball hawking ability for the
IQ.
ball.
Yeah.
High IQ. Well, I ain't gonna say high IQ just yet, because once you get to the next level, you got to up your IQ game.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Mhm.
got
Most
to.
definitely. Most
So I
definitely.
ain't
You
gonna
gotta be
say
like a
that yet.
linebacker.
They're gonna
It's t-
fight. They're gonna fight for that second safety spot. It's gonna be a fight, bro. I
yeah.
ain't penciling nobody in at that spot right now. I don't care who
You
we got in all season. I don't care who was here before. I don't care who
yeah.
we tried. They finna
You
fight
gotta
for
earn it. Yeah, you
it.
gotta
Yes,
earn
sir.
that. Yeah, that's strong city. I agree with you. Will. I can't really put the market in because these three safeties, strong safeties, got to compete to be with JC Bates. So whoever wins, that's to be the starter. But the second defensive safety, they'll get some playing time, some rotation. But they gotta earn it through training camp. That's facts.
Mm-hmm. Look, McAtee in here looking with her looking ass. I see you looking with your looking ass. I see you. I see you.
Boss
I think
man.
Maggie's calling bingo.
Miss Pound she say Fuller. Okay, is it gonna show it? Fuller is first on the free safety position. Yeah, he on the depth chart right now. Fuller is starting, even though it ain't official, but that's the most official that it gets is who's first on the depth chart right now. Fuller's first on the
Well,
depth chart.
well, at least the Falcons got balance now. That's all I can say with defense and offense. So they can
Ooh,
rotate
boy,
whoever
you
they
just
want.
used the word, boy, balance. Ooh, we. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about this. I want y'all to respond to this. So I was watching. Who was that? I was watching. I think that was Big Low Country. I was watching. Shout out to Big Low Country on YouTube. I was watching Big Low, and somebody asked him a question about is this going to be a passing offense or running, or are we still going to be a running game, a running team? Because a lot of people are thinking that this going to be a pass heavy team, and the running game is going to be sprinkled in, so to speak. But this is the thing. This thing, right? The thing about balance is you can have more passing plays and have less running plays and still be balanced. You can still you can if we run 36 pass plays, if we run 36 pass plays, but we only run 18 run plays, you can still be balanced, right? This is why football is an unorthodox game to play sometimes when you're thinking about it, because I can beat you with the passing game early, and I can finish you with the running game late.
Mhm.
You see what I mean?
Mhm.
So that off balance that people are assuming that it's gonna be a pass heavy team. You can that don't mean you ain't gonna run the ball. You can still be pat. You can be pat. You can kill teams. You want to
Last
know
say
what
here,
you want to know what made them Kurt Warner teams with Marshall Falk and uh and them
Isaac
receivers,
Bruce.
Isaac Bruce and the other guy. Shit, I can't get their names out. I don't know why I want to say Kamal Ishmael, even though I know it ain't Kamal Ishmael.
Yeah, I know who you're on about. The Greatest Show on Turf.
You know, yeah. But you want to know why those teams were so fucking hard to beat?
Torrey
Because
Holt.
they
That was it.
Torrey Holt. There you go, Torrey Holt. They would kill you quarters 1 through 3 and sprinkle or in the passing game, sprinkle in that run game with Marshall Faulk, where Marshall Faulk eat you up on third downs, but they passing the game, but they passing it on first and second, and he getting you the tough 3 and 4 yards on third. But in that fourth quarter, Marshall Faulk finna destroy you because we done killed you with the passing game. We up a couple scores. Now we just gonna run the ball down your motherfucking throat. That's
That
what
was
Mm,
a good
made that.
team.
That's what made that offense so hard to beat.
100%. Just just dynamic offense. But at the same time, there's some of these teams that are not great against the run, and we have Bijan Robinson, who's a quick, dynamic, and explosive back. So who's to say he's not scored 130, 150 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns by halftime, and then you don't need to throw the ball quite so much. Balance. You see what defense they're putting on you, and you take advantage of that. It's chess.
But what we got to know, we got to understand that the short pass game is an extension of the run game too. So if you
Yep.
see that them using them backs
Right.
and tight ends in that short pass game, that's an extension of that run game, dog. We gonna take what the defense give us this year. We ain't gonna be trying to force shit and all that. So all that y'all thinking they finna go 30 to 40 yards down the field all the goddamn time. No, it's gonna be some dinking and dunking in that bitch too. So it's gonna be a balanced offense, dog.
It gonna have to
And
be some dinking and dunking though, cause Michael Penix ain't gonna want to throw that motherfucker 40, 50 times a game. We shouldn't
oh,
even want him to do
he
that.
love to throw. He love to throw that motherfucker now. But the difference is Zach Robinson gonna have to show us that he improved this year. That he know how to use his talent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at that right now. I'm not giving nobody the benefit of the doubt. You got to show me this shit. Fuck all that.
Yeah,
So we'll feel like Zero showed you that last year.
man.
Say
Last year
what
I
now?
feel
I say you don't feel like Zero showed you that last year, Big Will.
I feel like he improved later as the year went on. Later in the year, he eventually learned how to start using his talent. You could start seeing the difference from earlier in the year than the last 4 5 games of the year. You start to see him trickle in the running backs more, which was the dangerous part of his offense. You know what I'm saying? He was starting to get that ball around a little bit more. And so if you're gonna be a great coordinator, dog, you got to learn how to fit your scheme around your players, not the other way around. You feel what I'm saying? That's what make the greats great in the NFL. They know how to make their scheme fit their talent instead of trying to force a player into their scheme. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree because we was like them tight end screens got to go, the running back screens we got to start doing that. The wide receiver
But see that
screen.
Zero offense though, Will, Lil Will, that
But
screen pass shit. That's what they do.
no,
Where he
we
come
we
from?
Oh, that
we
motherfucker
need to be more creative. Like, no, I'm just being honest, bro. No, because teams already know what we doing at though. We're not there. That's too. I'm tired of seeing these tight ends. We need to do
No,
it. Have
the
back
reason why
toss.
they knew we were doing it, William, because we were predictable. That's what I was saying about Zach Robinson. Early in the year, he was very predictable. When Bijan came out, they knew what Bijan was gonna do. When Tyler came out, they knew what he was gonna do. He didn't have a good balance of how he rotated his backs. So teams
Yeah,
was pinpointing in on us.
I
Bijan
s-
had to shake 3 4 niggas at the backfield before he get to where he need to
yeah.
go because they
Oh
already knew the
God.
play. Tyler Algier had to run over 3 4 niggas before he
Oh
get the way he
God.
go because they already knew the play. They
Oh
already knew
God.
what the hell was going on. So that's what I want to see him
I
being
seen
able
a
to
video of
figure
somebody
out.
just broke something down on Kirk Cousins showing the play calling right with Zero calling the offense for us last year. And they broke it down to where it seemed like Kurt was like tipping the defenses, bro. Because like if you look at, I got to find a breakdown. If you look at the breakdown, bro, it's like Kurt was doing some shit with his feet, when we got in certain formations, it's like the defense reacted quicker than certain. Oh, I don't know if it's real or what, but that shit was seeming like it was down there 100 though.
But yeah, but like I was saying, was Zach Robinson like well Big Will said we need to be balanced, bro. We need to be having team on these hills on defense side of the ball. They don't know what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a run or it's gonna be a pass. But
I
what I'm
feel like
saying
we was
is,
kind of like that last year. It just didn't go well.
yeah, but I just me man, I just don't want to see them that bullshit in wildcat formations. I don't want to see none of that bull crap, bro.
Damn, y'all
See,
fuck with the Wildcat.
no, sir. No, it's not creative. Cause teams already know. Like, come on. That shit is like somebody could read that wildcat formation. I feel like Zach Robinson trying to be a Kyle Shanahan, but he's not. He don't have a that type of. We don't have a fullback to do type of shit like what Kyle Shanahan do. Just be
We do.
yourself.
And Jill, if they
But
use him
what?
as one.
Nah, we don't need to use Al just a fullback. We need to use his
And
ass
hey, man,
with
I
Big Dog.
have man,
When
how
Big
they had Michael Turner and TJ Duggan in the backfield.
I
Shit.
don't mind. I don't mind using him as a fullback. Like when we had William
That's what
Andrews
I'm
in the
saying.
game. I won't mind that because it make the defense
Anytime,
harder.
man.
It make it harder
Yeah.
for them to figure out what the hell we got going on.
yeah,
So like,
but
yeah,
we
I won't mind that.
But we ain't got no fullback on this roster. But what I'm saying is, I want to see a lot of halfback toss and sweeps on the left hand side, like outside zone. That's what I want to
We're a
see.
wide zone team, no gang.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what fit best is. We need to go back to our identity to like to run the ball more, and then open up the play action. Get what's called Michael Penix on the ball to Drake London, Darnell Mooney, Cal Pitts.
I was just looking at a video too, with one of our players talking about MP9, right? He said that the offense finna have MP9 running the ball next year. I don't think that's a good idea, bro.
No, 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 no. I feel like only time Michael Penix have to get out the pocket if the pocket get pushed.
Yeah,
I can see him scrambling and trying to throw the ball, but I
it's
don't
not
see
gonna
him
be.
like, mm-mm.
It's not gonna be design run play. It's gonna be more like if everything else break down, go ahead and take off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, like, go ahead and get the first down,
But
like
do
run it, just
fellas,
slide.
do we really want MP9 really taking a chance running?
Yeah, we don't care about him running. We care about him not taking that hit. Get
Yeah,
down.
yeah, get
That's what
down.
we
What
Like
want
Auntie
to do.
Pam
Get
says
down.
in the chat as well, clearly, I mean, it's a year or two under Zach Robinson. He knows what personnel he's got, so he knows who's going to step up and who's not. He knows what kind of calls to play, accentuate the play styles
You sure he
and
know
the
what personnel
archetypes of
he
these
got?
players. And then, of course, from what I'm reading as well, I quite like Joshua Simon as well, Michael. So trying him out as fullback, that's not a bad idea, actually. I like that. What do you think?
yeah, man. Like I said, man. Like I said, when Michael Penix got the pocket, I can see he can scramble, just slide. That's what he gonna do. He not gonna be one of them like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes want to tuck the ball and trying to run and do all that. Nah, cause they get their ass popped, and then sometimes they cry, they get flagged. That's why I say the NFL ain't really the same how they used to be in the early 2000s. Cause then I got this little pride shit going on. I kind of disappointed with the NFL with this, cause some of these NFL players be DL on the low, so. I just feel like, man, we good right now. We just need to just execute,
Hmm.
and put teams out the game early, and we be good. Don't give no team no rhythm on the offense
My
or
only
defense.
concern there, fellas, is at the center spot with Ryan Newsom. Not saying he ain't competent to come in and do the job, but when I
Mm.
seen it go against like bigger physical D tackles, he did a damn show good job. When it was one of the ones like Jalen Carter, them tight. Oh man, they took his ass up through there. Take that back. Pause though. Pause too
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
You know
No,
what?
yeah,
I'm
no
not worried
diggity.
about this offensive line at all. With that offensive line coach we got, I ain't worried about none of that shit. Unless it's some catastrophic injuries go on, like a trail of injuries, I ain't worried about that O line. We gonna be good. We ain't had the best O line. We ain't had top 10 O line last 5 seasons. I'm not worried about them guys.
It was just the defense.
Offensive line been the most consistent position group on the team. They've been the most consistent.
And I ain't. I'll be
And
honest with you. When Drew Dahmer did got hurt, Ryan Ness step up to the plate. Cause Drew Dahmer was out for like what a whole month.
shit,
Go,
he was out longer than that.
Yeah, it
dude,
was like
man.
6 7 weeks.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know it sucked. We
Yeah,
lost
that's
Drew
the
Dahmer,
crazy part
but
right now. Cause your boy played 9 games and Drew Dahman played 8. I ain't even know that until I looked it up. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
hell?
Drew Diamond played a lot of games last year. Cause I mean, not Drew Diamond. What the hell his name is? Newsom played a lot of games.
Yeah, Newsom.
Diamond
Yeah,
be
cause,
getting
cause
hurt a
Dahman
lot.
was hurt. He was hurt. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad the Falcons got a kicker though. Well, I can't think of his name right now, but
Lenny
Kid
Craig.
from
that cool.
Germany.
Lenny
Talking about the
Craig.
Yeah,
kid from Germany.
they
I
got
ain't
that
gonna lie,
good
he gonna
kicker.
win that spot, bro. I don't care what nobody talking about. He gonna win that spot, bro.
Yeah, they said Cougar might get cut. They said they said the 3 people might get cut. They said what's his name? The defense the Marlowe. What's down name? Damn, what's his down name? From Western Kentucky. What's that dude? What's that defense and we got from Western
Who?
Malone. Malone might get cut.
Oh,
They
yeah, he
said
gonna.
Cool might get cut, and they saying D Offer might get cut because it was like Kobe Bryant and it's tight in that DB room.
They don't know who the hell gonna get cut, bro. These niggas just grasping that scroll. They grasping that scroll by names. I told we big on names in Atlanta. No, whoever I want the best 22 out there on the field, the best 53 on the roster. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who was on our team and who was new to the team. I want the best out there.
You
I'm,
might be right though, Lil Will, cause I was listening to Daniel Flick and he was saying that shit about the Alpha them and Kobe and a couple more players and shit that went in the defense.
all these, don't nobody know. Don't nobody know. They doing it off names and potential, hopeful potential of these guys. You still got to earn it. I don't care what you did in college. You still got to earn it in the NFL. We ain't seen plenty of time where a motherfucker ain't the same player that he was from college. So you got to come out here, throw them pads on. I don't care
Yeah.
what they did in them shells and this mini camp and all that. No, when them full pads on, I want to see what they're
To
gonna bring the men. They're gonna bring the men to the front.
the
When that
boys.
full pads on, they're gonna bring the men to the front. I'm telling you,
Hundred
boy.
percent.
Yeah, yeah, I agree though. Them pads come on that when you really gonna see who gonna be making noise and making plays because it's gonna be fights and all. So it's gonna get hot, but hey, you will see who out there making plays and who really setting the tone. But like I said, man, I feel like right now on that defense, I feel like we got like 4 starters though. I just can't. I gotta just wait. The football pads come on. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. 3 hours away or 4 hours away. I'm gonna have to drive. I'm gonna be there though.
I know I'm gonna be checking out that. I'm going to that game.
I would
Gonna be
listen
checking
to
out
one
that
of
game.
the writers on one of the another content creator channels, and he was saying how the third wide receiver spot really ain't solidified. It's between Ray Ray and Nick Nash. They saying adding through the team, the coaches and shit, telling some of the writers.
But Ray Ray got to work on uh uh like holding our ball, man, because he had so many fumbles at that Minnesota. He had 2 fumbles against the Minnesota game, and the other one. But yeah,
What y'all think about we go get Jalen Pope, who played with MP9?
Shannon Pope.
He over there at New England
We
right now.
don't need it. That's another thing they trying to compare of old motherfucker who worked with Penny. We don't need him, bro, just because he worked with Penny's in there. We got the receiver room deep, the DB room deep. We don't need shit else, bro. Let these guys fight for their position. Go out here and earn some shit. We got the
Yeah.
same. We got two or three receivers that do the same thing Pope do. People just comparing fucking similarities and old connections that this man ain't had with college players, dog. That ain't nothing got nothing to do with the NFL. Let these boys come out here and grind for that position. We don't need
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
there's
motherfucker.
plenty of
We don't need
competition as is. We don't need to be rocking the boat anymore. I feel like we've got our group for now, but we need to see who's emerging and who's really worthy of those 53 spots. We don't want to be adding more sharks to the mix. You know what I mean?
yeah,
We just don't
yeah.
want to convolute it. Like as great as it is to have these names floating about, I don't think it's going to do us any good that we don't already have.
Yeah, like I said, man, we just got to be ready to play, man. It's a
Hmm.
long season, so they got good little 6 weeks before training camp pop off.
Hmm.
So
I
you
believe the
know,
Hold,
Falcons might
hold on,
surprise people like Atlanta Dream.
I want everybody to tell me I'm gonna call out a position group. I want you to tell me the most important piece on that position group. We're gonna start with the obvious quarterback.
Boy,
Don't nobody want to say shit.
Oh look, you
how
say
do
the
you mean?
most.
Just like the
Say
first
that.
the
Say the
first name
question
that
again.
stands out
Home
to you?
team again.
I'm gonna call out a position group. I want you to tell me the most important player in that position group.
Ah,
Starting out
okay.
with the most obvious quarterback.
Patty Mahomes.
Who?
MPJ.
Yeah, I would say
MPJ.
MP9. MP9.
That motherfucker said Patrick
Hey,
Mahomes, goddamn.
hey, hey,
Oh
Will the
shit.
Thrill. Hey, Will the Thrill. He crashing, y'all. He crashing. He crashing.
Nah, I'm just trolling. You said if you're talking around the league. Nah, I'm just trolling in all honesty.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Michael Pennis. All right. Running back group. Running back.
Tyler
Yeah,
Tyler
Tyler.
Algier.
Hmm.
He's important.
we ain't seen
Wide,
Bijan get stopped. They can't stop Tyler. That nigga running too much.
Well, runner, that's a monster truck. Boy, he run you over.
That
Bowling
nigga
ball.
running.
Bowling ball Tyler. That's what I call him.
If
Bowling
I'm gonna be
ball.
honest, I'd rather have Algier than BJ. I don't give a damn. No.
Yeah.
Well, we already know. Like, think about it. Let's think about it. Let's really think about it, y'all. Games that Tyler Algier wasn't heavily involved. Guess what we did?
We start feeding
Lost.
the ball.
We
No,
lost.
we lost. And we
We
started feeding
we
him the
lost
ball.
the
He was
game.
hot too.
Games that Bijan not heavily involved in our time. We ain't won some of them games, but I'm saying that's what you got to start looking at shit. I'm not saying we don't enjoy Bijan here. Yes, we didn't need him here, but Tyler Algier is a big part of this shit, bro. And we seen it
That's why I
last year.
said what I
We
said.
seen it. We seen it last
And he bet and Tyler just better than Dave Montgomery. Dave Montgomery's got more speed than Tyler Just, but Tyler just not scared of contact. He's
I'm
not.
not for
He'll
that
run
highlight
defensive
shit.
tackle over.
I don't give a damn
No,
how
I'm
many
saying,
highlight plays a nigga get in the game. That shit ain't.
but no, I'm saying I seen Tyler Jill pop a defensive tackle. That's hard to do. I ain't never seen a running back run over a defensive tackle. A
year.
big
That's the thing
three.
though. We had one of the best running back rooms in the league, and we didn't use them like we supposed to. Detroit used they running back room like we supposed to use ours. We didn't
Exactly.
use ours like that, bro, and we cost ourselves
And that's
because
what
every time last year that we did the two back set, the defense didn't know what the fuck was going on, who was gonna get the ball. They was confused every time we used it, and I
but
was
is
confused
Tyler
why we
more
didn't use it.
important? But is Tyler more important than Bijan in that position?
yeah, I say yes because I feel like Tyler J he set the tone, and when Tyler J get the cooking, the team go like the offensive
That's
line.
a
They
that's a loaded question, Blackberry. I'm gonna say the running back room together is important, dog. I'm gonna have to
yeah,
say it.
I said position group. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
I'm gonna have to say it like that. Yeah, yeah.
All
I
right.
feel
We
like
gonna
I,
do
I, I feel like they need to put Bijan in pass situation like how they do Gibbs, and they need run the ball with Tyler Jill how they Montgomery get used. Point blank simple. Cause you could put Bijan Robinson in the slot in pass situations. They just Zach Robinson don't have that creative playbook like that. He got to
And
open that
then they can
playbook
do
up.
motion tosses. Then they can do motion tosses with BJ if they got him in the
Exactly.
slot
But
You got
yeah,
to
and
to
shit
choose
answer
like that.
your
defense.
question, Blackberry, yes, Tyler Algier is the most important part in that running back room. You have to break it down how it is. Bijan might be the most talented, as people like to think, but Tyler Algier is the most important because Bijan cost us a lot of time when he trying to dance in the backfield
Hmm.
instead of hitting that spot. He doing a lot of dance. He said it himself, I got to stop dancing so much and just hit quick step run. You know what I'm saying? Just hit the spot. But yeah, and that I'm gonna go. In my opinion, it's gonna be Tyler Algier.
All right. Next position group, wide receiver.
Drake London.
I'm,
Yeah, Drake London.
y'all might go against me. I'm gonna go with Darnell Mooney because shoot, he get that separation. It's just Drake London got the body and speed and that catch radius, but Darnell Mooney gonna have that separation and burnt his safeties and and the linebackers cross the middle. So I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna second Mooney
Oh,
as well. I think he's slept on still. I think he's gonna be the one to watch this year.
Yeah.
I'm going Ray Ray, the one that's hated on a lot. Ray Ray, that boy there.
Hold that ball.
Who
Hold that
who did
ball.
who did they? Nah, come on
Ooh,
now. Come on now.
that's a hot take, boy. That's a
Hold
Who
that
did
hot
they
ball.
go?
take.
Not
Look,
really.
hold on. Let's break it down like this, y'all. Let's break it down like this. On third down, who did they look for?
Ray Ray.
Okay,
Ray
thank
Ray.
you. Hey, point proven. Thank you.
I said Hodge, or that his name Hodge, or whatever his name, the sleeper.
The real
Started
name
hard.
was gonna be Kyle Pitt, but he's not in this group because he's the clear out guy. He's the reason why everybody was getting open. So, but we can't say Kyle Pitts because he's a tight end. But I'm gonna have to say Ray Ray because that's who they look for on third down. I don't care who the quarterback was. Third down, Ray Ray, the one they looking for.
I can't wait till we play the 49ers because he played against his team in week 7. Ooh, that gonna be a good ass game. That gonna be a good game.
Yeah, that was gonna be fun.
But we got to start. We got to start on Christian McCaffrey. Ooh, Lord, 'cause we cannot let him be running through our defensive tackles and linebackers and shit. So we
Christian
got
Yeah,
McCaffrey
to.
well,
gonna stop himself. He gonna stop it down, so his hamstring gonna
well,
pop.
Christy said it down in the chat. I think that applies to offense and to defense. But if we're making a full culture change, I want the culture to be aggression. I want you to pick a man. I don't care who that is that's wearing the opposite jersey, and I want you to smack him in the mouth. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's what I used
Mhm.
to do on. Uh, so I knew in high school ball, you know that you're gonna get a run heavy game, right? There's gonna be a lot of run heavy
Hmm.
offense.
Yep.
So I knew my opportunities to really hit somebody, like just to hit them, like
Hmm.
no scheming about it or none of that, but just straight just hit somebody. I knew my first opportunity to do that was gonna be on kickoff.
Hmm.
So I told myself every game when the game before the game started, and I got everybody hyped up to do this. I said, look, we know the motherfucker that's about to catch this ball. We know that's who we got to stop. But the best way you're gonna stop him is if you knock the smack out of whoever blocking for him when you run down the damn field.
Hmm.
Go out there and knock these motherfuckers blocks off on this damn kickoff, and I guarantee you we'll swallow that damn returner up before he even crossed the 20. So that that aggressiveness that you talking about, the tone setters are on the kickoff team. The tone
Best
setters
stuff.
are on the kick return team. Because you can tell
Hmm.
your blockers, now blockers got to be a little bit more diabolic about it. But you can tell them to do the same thing. Go bust somebody in their damn
Hey,
mouth when they come
I
down
used to
that damn
love
field.
I used to love playing special teams, bro. I swear to God. I
I
love to
did
go out
too.
there. They get the game started right now. Once you get that hit, you get the whole sideline jumping. Everybody out now. Once you get that got that, or even I'll be on like kickoff return. One time I was on kickoff return. I hit a motherfucker. He knocked down two other people. So I knocked three niggas out the play and gave, you know what I'm saying? Bro, they had the
Yeah.
sideline so damn high. That's all they showed in the film room. We came and got down practice. This is
Them the
how you
tone
clear the weight.
setters, bro.
Yeah,
You
I
not
My
That's what
you
it
love
not
is.
three
personal
niggas out to play, Big Will.
three niggas out to play, bro.
My
I
personal
don't know if I
favorite as
can
well. You
believe
would
that.
have to
Oh, oh,
really,
oh,
really.
you ain't seen Big Will, hey.
Hell nah.
Nah, the one I
But
used
that's
to
the
love
thing,
was you
though.
would get some of these faster, more
What
shifty
position you play, Big Will?
returners. So if they tried to switch and kind of wheel back on themselves, you would instantly see the blocker would go, oh fuck, turn their head. Literally, if I was on L3, so I would see this blocker's head turn, and I would just be like, oh hello, thank you for just giving me the side of your lid. You are just going away to get plowed, brother. I don't care where the returner's going right now because you've just left yourself open to get lit up.
You finna get your
Always
block knocked
fun.
off.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
Big Will, he definitely capable of knocking three niggas out of play. You ain't seen that big something. That's a big ass or something big right there, boy. That joker is a
But
house.
that's the thing, though.
Exactly. Not to do
It
that
was
one
in the point.
in the gap.
It was
I'll
the
put it
point
that
Where
way.
you play D line?
I play when I play fullback, middle linebacker. They had me on defensive end too. But that's the thing though. They was running so close together. When I hit the motherfucker, I hit him so hard, he flew back into them niggas. So that knocked 3 niggas out to play right now. It ain't as hard as you think it could be, bro. Once you going out there, special team, bro, everything going so fast. You catch a motherfucker the right way, it's over with. But I used to love playing special team. Yeah, put me out there on special team.
Shout out to Coach Unchained, man. He on his way back from, I think he went to DR, Dominican Republic. Shout out to Coach Unchained. Looks like he's having safe travels. Let's pray that it stay that way.
Yes, sir.
We know that the international travel right now is very touchy, very touchy right
Yeah,
now. Uh,
100%.
yeah, yeah. I agree. They ban certain parts of international places where we can't go at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't go to
And not
Iran. Them
to
folks going down over there, boy. Don't go over
yep,
there.
yep,
yeah,
yep.
not to get political, but I just pray that whatever happens, it doesn't come to war for you guys,
yeah,
because I'm not being funny. And out of care for you guys, and also out of self-preservation as well, because Britain's the 51st state. So if you go in, we're coming in with you probably.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't.
Just the way the politics works, that's the way it's going to happen. So I don't want a fucking war. Other than on the gridiron, I don't want a war.
Yeah, it's just Trump being ignorant. That's all. We got a dumbass president want to stick his nose in everybody's business. That's all.
Well, to be honest
Presidents
with you,
always been doing that,
I'm
dog.
gonna be
This
yeah,
real,
ain't
my
got
I
boy.
was
nothing to do
gonna
with the
say
orange man.
that
But I'm
This
gonna
got
say
that
this
everything with
though,
country
the
been
boy.
orange
that
man.
way.
It way
It ain't
before
just
Trump
Trump.
too, though, my boy. It way before Trump, my boy. It
Yeah,
way
It's
before
way
way
Trump, my
before
before.
boy.
Trump.
Trump.
Well,
So
that's
get
the
what
way
they
they
doing.
build
They
partnerships
got you
like that.
thinking
They
it Trump, cause get what? They made it start
got
going on when Trump get in office. They ain't go on when Biden was just in office. Come on, man. We can't go for what they be putting in our face now. It'll
yeah.
be smoke screens.
Just
Yeah,
like they
Don't
well,
got
go for
y'all,
none of
they
that.
got us looking so hard at how Trump deporting these folk, but we
Come
forget
on, man.
that Obama deported over 5 million
Come
motherfuckers
on,
through his
man.
term. So
And
we
made
forget about that
12
part.
tweet. Man, get out of
They
here.
gave that man, a nickname, bro. Sergeant Deportation or some shit like
Come
that.
on, man.
They gave that nigga a nickname, bro.
And half of
But
them children went found when they got deported. Get out of here.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to watch how they use politics, dog. Don't look at what they show you. Read between the lines. I always tell people read between the fucking lines.
yeah. Well,
Go.
Biden did this some stupid. I did heard he was
Hey,
giving
fool,
Social
you
Security
probably don't
people in
even know if you were
Ukraine.
looking at Joe Biden, my boy, and I'm gonna shut up.
No, no, no. I said I heard that he was giving Social Security people and Social Security people in Ukraine. They weren't even born in America. He giving them
One
people
more
Social
time,
Security.
gang. You probably don't even know if you are looking at Joe Biden, my boy, and I'm gonna be quiet.
That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. I see where you coming
Yeah,
from, bro.
man.
That's all you got to
It ain't
say.
deep than what you think, man.
Well, shit, I don't fuck with none of the presidents because they evil anyway. They just want money and greed. That's some poison
Presidents is
seed.
just puppets, bro. They puppets for somebody else running the goddamn country. They puppets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
they puppeteer to the puppet master.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
they don't
it.
want. They don't, we ain't gonna
The
never get
word
no
of
black
man.
president. We ain't gonna never get no real black president. That ain't gonna never happen. Like my boy Tupac say.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. Tell you straight up like this right here. That
He
boy
said
said that boy,
Tupac.
he is a
No,
trip,
I said
boy.
my boy did say they said we ain't gonna never have no black president. He said that before.
Did I go out or did we even go out?
I ain't gonna go deep into politics, but I don't care what's going
Y'all,
on.
Listen,
All I'm
listen.
saying,
OCB, they really
I'm
cut
gonna
us
tell
off with his
y'all straight like this. I'm gonna tell y'all straight like this. Everything y'all saying got a whole lot of more depth to it. But when it comes to my guy, Coach Unchained, the coach of coaches, coming back from DR, I'm more so worried about the sex trafficking in the high demand for middle-aged guys, middle-aged black men
They gonna have
overseas.
culture on that.
Straight,
damn.
Run this play right here for you, coach.
Hey, boy, you crazy, boy. You crazy, boy.
Wow, that escalated.
So,
That
so,
escalated quickly.
so, Coach Unchained. So, Coach
Hey, boy,
Unchained,
y'all boy crazy, boy.
make sure you watch your six, my guy, and protect your neck and make it home back to the state safe and sound, my guy.
Your boys got Coach Unchained trained real quick.
Oh man.
Oh
But
man.
Hey, Blackberry, y'all. I'm finna get on off, man, because I'm finna go get some rest. I got not too long, got out of work. I just want to hop on, holler at y'all for a
hey,
minute.
Darius, man, I appreciate you, man. Hey,
Thanks for
we do
joining us,
fan
Darius,
speak.
brother.
We
Oh, yeah,
typically do
man.
fan speak on Tuesdays. We typically
Uh-huh.
do it on Tuesday mornings. This is a special disc. I couldn't do it yesterday because I had family stuff to attend to, but we typically
No,
do
I
this on
feel you.
Tuesday, and we drop the
And,
link every Tuesday, man.
oh, okay, every two, but you just did it for the day, right?
Right.
Oh, okay. But I want to give a shout out to Atlanta Dream, man. They doing their thing, man. Hey, I just got to give a shout out to them girls, man, because they doing their thing, man. They shooting, they got
They
some
gave
shooters
that
out there.
game away last night. They gave
Yeah,
that
I know,
motherfucker.
man. Hey, but like I told us about it, they gonna, hey, they got how many games they got left? About 2 more months, something like that, before they get to the
But
playoff.
they competitive. They competitive as hell for sure.
I gotta give a shout out to them girls though, man. They doing the damn thing like the Falcons gonna do, man. They got balance now, so hey, that's all I can say. So I'm gonna just keep cheering for I ain't gonna cheer for the Hawks. I don't care what they do, man. They ain't showed nothing to me. So, oh yeah, I want to ask you this, Blackberry, real quick.
Yeah.
You know, next week it's the draft for the NBA. The Hawks supposed to have the draft party down there at the State Farm. I heard that Pastor Troy supposed to be performing down there. So you ain't gonna do no draft party for that, dude.
I don't know. I might. I just
Cause
might.
that's next week. That's next week. Cause they're gonna do the NBA draft. I want to see who the Hawk. I'm just gonna watch, see who the Hawk gonna get. You know.
Hey, Darius, stay tuned for that because I just might. Because I'm curious to see the direction the Hawks go to the after the Landry Fields firing
They talking
and
about getting Hansdale Yang.
and the reports of the earlier reports of uh Nick Wrestler bitch ass being sent somewhere else other than my fucking Hawks organization to learn under somebody else for a little while. So if that's true, if we really not gonna have to worry about Nick Wrestler bitch ass being in Atlanta for at least a year, I do want to see what the fuck happened in this draft. So we just might do a draft party, a watch party for the draft. We just might do that. We just might do that. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, okay, then. Cause
Oh
I
my
wonder,
God.
cause I was just
What?
wondering, cause I
Yeah.
like that's next Wednesday. Yeah, that's Wednesday. So yeah, cause I'm gonna be checking it out, see who they gonna pick. So I hope they
What
do. I
has
hope they do
Coach
something though.
Green been doing for us though? Ain't nobody did
My
shit for us yet, man.
he said coach passport, bro. Yeah.
We need these motherfuckers to stay healthy. That's what we need them to do. If we get these draft picks to stay healthy, then maybe they can do something.
Gotta get
But
them to stay healthy and we
we need
need
another
good
star.
coaching.
Right, we
Yeah.
need another star besides Trey Young. He can't be the only star. We ain't already seen
And
that. He
I
cannot
seen
be
the
the only
Magic got
star.
theirs in Bang.
That ain't no damn star. I said a star. We need a star.
I think
I
Devin
said
Bang is a star. I don't think he's a superstar though.
he ain't
I
the
ain't saying
Oh,
star I'm looking
superstar
for.
like that, but I was just saying they trying to do a little
no,
something.
oh no, they paid,
That
but
ain't the star I'm looking for.
they paid superstar. They gave away superstar value for
Pick.
him though.
Telling you, man. They look how
It's
many
some
picks
damn,
they
it's
gave
some
away.
damn dummy. It's
And
some damn
and
dummy.
you call Anthony Towns and two other players. I mean, not Carl Anthony Towns or Cole Anthony. I'm sorry, Cole Anthony and two other players with all them damn picks attached to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
He
heard the
got
New
to
York
come
Knicks
in and
trying to
score
get
25 and 10.
You don't get that up for no damn Bane. Not for no
Not for no
Bane,
fucking
nigga.
Desmond
The
Bain.
fuck?
Hell no.
and I heard that the New York Knicks were trying to get they were trying to see they do an interview with Quinn Snyder.
That was
So
just fluke. That was a fluke.
oh okay. I
They
about to
try.
say
They trying to get everybody, bro. They trying to get everybody. They don't know what the fuck they doing.
And New York got I ain't gonna lie, they got a good contender team, but oh well, I
They
guess
got a good squad. They should have fired the coach that they had. That was stupid.
well, hey man,
Appreciate
all
you,
I
Derek.
know is Oklahoma Thunder gonna end up winning. So
That's what it
Yeah,
looked
because
like, man.
your boy hurt. Holliday hurt now. That
Halliburton
motherfucker.
hurt, so that's what it looked like. Looked like Oklahoma City Thunder going. Hey, y'all, hold on, wait a minute. Who the newest teams in the NBA?
that's
You
It,
mean
it,
expansion or
it,
you mean the
I
youngest?
know the
What you got?
Pelicans. I mean, yeah, the youngest. I mean, so the
Yeah,
Pelicans is the youngest team, right?
I
the
think
Rockets.
so.
The Rockets
Oklahoma
might be young.
is a
The Rockets. Ain't the Rockets young as hell?
nah. The Rocket been around for a minute.
Nah,
Ain't it?
he's
No,
saying like
Yeah,
player.
I'm talking about the organization. I ain't talking about the players,
It'd be
Oh
Oklahoma
yeah, the
and New
Pelicans.
Orleans Pelican.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Cause Oklahoma
I
used to
hope
be supersonic, but they
they used to be
came to
Supersonic. Yeah,
but they came to Oklahoma. And
and
how
became the
long that
Thunder.
been? Yeah, because Bell look, Kevin Durant got drafted with Super Sun. Then then they turned. That when he came to Oklahoma. That when they went to Oklahoma. That when he came to a Thunder. Became a Thunder whatever. So I sure they got to
All
be.
right,
Yeah.
all
So
right,
they
then.
gonna get him
All
up first
right, Tony
championship.
Russ. All right, Hawks. Okay.
And you know what, man? That's sad. Ain't the Hawks and the Falcons ain't they sister? I think they've been sister. Ain't they 60 years old now? If
The
I'm not
Falcons
mistaken.
60 years old this year.
What about the Hawks? Ain't the Hawks? I could have sworn the Hawks.
I gotta go. I gotta look. I don't remember when the Hawks will start.
Cause they
They
used to be
probably
the
at
Milwaukee
62.
Hawks,
Yeah,
and then they came to the.
yeah,
Hold
yeah.
up, the
They
Falcon and
won
the
it.
Hawk got to
Yeah.
be 66, ain't it?
The Falcons started. The Falcons were faction in '65.
Okay, 65.
First regular season was '66.
Oh, okay.
So
So
this
the
will be
Hawk
their
got to be.
60th season, their 60th year. This will be their 60th anniversary in
Oh,
25.
okay.
Yup. So I don't know, man. Tony Wrestler, you 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 let your fuck ass son fuck up this damn team when it finally had struck lightning. We finally struck lightning, and you let your bitch ass boy come in here and fuck it up. I hope you really did send his punk ass somewhere else. I hope you really did. I really hope you did. I hope that ain't some bullshit.
Hey, he
I
can
hope
learn
it
for the
ain't some
dream.
bullshit.
The Hawk can learn for the dream, man. I hate to say that, but god damn. Cause they
Okay.
got that man Brittany Griner, boy. Hey.
That
Hey, boy, you gotta go, boy. You gotta go, my boy. You gotta go, boy.
On that note,
Hey, boy, you
Hey,
crazy, boy.
all right, man. I'm
All
just
right,
saying,
Derek.
dog.
I'll let
Hey,
you. Hey, my grandmama, right? My grandma is 99 years old. She'll be 100 this year. She is a diehard Yukon Huskies fan. When Brittany Griner was in college, my grandma couldn't stand Brittany Griner. She said, why the hell they keep letting that man play basketball with them girls?
oh, great.
I'm just
I
telling
can't
Oh,
you
believe that.
what
I
my
can't believe
grandma
that brown
said.
cut
That's
her
all I'm
breasts off. I can't believe she cut her breasts off. What the hell? She want to be a man that damn bad. Cut them damn breasts off.
oh.
Taking all them goddamn testosterone pills. Her voice deep as
oh,
shit.
Oh no,
Hey,
yo,
Big Will, that's a real
she had the
Joanna man,
halfway
Big
mark
Will.
of a
That's
man.
a real
Yeah,
Joanna man, Big
yeah.
Will. I ain't no cut no breast out. It wasn't
She
that
cut
down.
her breast, bro.
It wasn't that down. Hey, where
You
the
can see,
scars at?
you can see the little scar up under there.
Well,
He say, well,
well, boy. When I just seen the interview, boy, I'm Brittany Griner, and boy, what that girl? No, I'm gone.
oh, girl sound like Kenya Martin. when she talk, boy.
If that's a real man in the thing, how the hell the
Bro,
folks
the
gonna play
Joanna
this
man, why you think
goddamn?
they came out with the movie?
Hell no, hell no.
Boy, wake up. Why you think they gonna make a
Joanna
Joanna
man,
man movie?
bro, Joanna man had breasts. Maybe she even put the
That
fake
was
breasts on.
fake.
Think about it, Leon. If you're trying to make it in the WNBA, why the
Oh
fuck
God.
would you try to be? If you're a man trying to make it in the WNBA, why not put titties on you?
That
Why
what he
just go
did in
straight
Joanna
down?
man.
No,
That what
no,
he
that's
did in
what.
Joanna man.
Think about it, Larry. Why go in there? Why go in there bare chested where niggas gonna have questions about
What the
that? That
fuck
mean
these
go.
niggas
You know how
talking
many
about?
times they probably tested this bitch? You
But
know how
listen what
many
I'm
times they
saying though,
probably
Big
tested
Will.
this bitch?
Listen what I'm saying though, Big Will. In the Joanna man movie, right? He was so garbage, he couldn't make it with the niggas. He went with the women, right?
That was why
Boom.
he went. Hold up. That was why he went over there. He was a good basketball player on the men, dog. He
But
always got in trouble.
but now
Off
listen to this though,
court,
my
he
guy.
got in trouble.
Why would they make a movie showing you a nigga can fake like that and go play around women? And then all of a sudden here come a Brittany Griner out the world. Boom.
So why she ain't put no breasts on? She trying to
I
blend
ain't
in.
got to, cause they put it in the movie, so we so slow, we gonna look past what's going on. Because the whole time, they ain't making her talk in the media for real. Now they doing it because the people ain't tuned to it no more. Boom,
She been talking. She been
Hey,
talking in the media
hey,
all the since she was.
boy, 2, 3 words on Brittany Griner.
Look, hey,
Larry,
let me tell y'all
Larry,
what it
boy,
is, bro.
Larry
They
tripping,
only
boy.
listen. They only bringing up
Hey,
the
boy, I
main
got a high
thing
IQ,
because
my
she
boy,
playing in Atlanta. She playing in Atlanta. That's the only time. How long she been in WNBA?
for a long
For hell
time.
alone.
So why ain't
Y'all,
nobody been saying no
y'all gotta
man
be
shit
lying,
when she
man.
went in
Think
Atlanta?
about this though, gang. Think about this. We are not hip to what's really be going on. A percentage of the world ain't hip. So we so zombie out. We ain't gonna never think about this. We just gonna yay. There go Brittany Griner. There go Brittany Griner. Not understanding, boy. That's a Joanna man. Come on,
Hey,
man.
hey, look. I say the
Well,
same
hey,
thing. My youngest boy is 6'2" and 250 offensive lineman, and I'll be like, how y'all motherfuckers feel if I put him on the girls wrestling team?
that's what I'm saying. If she
Oh
a
man,
dude playing in the goddamn women league, then she ain't doing a good job
Oh,
behind that
no,
shit.
no, but
She
see,
ain't
like
doing a
Brittany
good
Griner
job
had
behind.
that surgery. She take all that testosterone and shit. They say
I know. That's
she's
what I was
supposed to
saying.
be the first girl to transition to a man to actually. It was her
do
baby
it.
that her wife gave birth to.
Hell
So
She's
they
no.
say.
actually do it.
Only
She's
way it
actually
could be.
going
The timing,
to
the time of the hot stuff moves so fast, bro. In our view, in they settings, bro, we ain't hip, bro. Unless your IQ and your conscience is very, very strong,
by
bro.
golly, I think
90%,
they've done it.
90% of the world don't know what's going on. Yeah, boy, crazy,
Hold
bro.
up.
Yeah,
By
boy,
Hold
golly,
crazy.
I
up.
think they've
Bro,
done
bro,
it.
make it make sense. If motherfucking Giannis said right now, I identify as a woman, they gonna say something if Giannis wanted to play in the WNBA.
And that's what I'm not understanding though, dog. If I'm
Oh,
trying to make it in W, I'm gonna do a better job of disguise and shit. I ain't finna come in this bitch sounding like no man, bare
But
chested fuck to draw attention to myself and
You
shit.
ain't got to disguise when they want to be like a man too around you. They just couldn't do what you do because you was the chosen one to do this. They won. That's why they regular and you famous. And you just Brittany Griner. And they just your teammate. And they just in the WNBA.
Hey, so Caitlin Clark a man too, right? She ain't got no breasts either.
hey
she got
man,
nipples.
Caitlin Clark started transitioning at a very young age, man. That's a whole boy.
Hey boy. Hey boy, that world over there so different. Boy, they're different. They different in that world.
Hey, but hey,
How the fuck we get on this shit though? I want to
hold on, hold on.
know.
But
Come on, we're on the
y'all don't
subject of
remember
boy
Marvin
boobies.
Williams. Y'all don't remember Marvin
Well, you're
Williams.
all on the subject of boy boobies.
Yeah, yeah,
I think I'm
we
gonna
remember
check
Marvin
out
Webb.
for this afternoon.
We drafted that motherfucker. We remember that little slow footed motherfucker.
Marvin, never
Uh,
mind. Miss Chris say
no,
James.
no. Just before I do sign off, just
Hey
wanted to
yeah,
say
boy,
I
I'm
appreciate
gone,
you
man.
all again for having me. Everybody down
Oh
in the
God.
chat, just keep showing love. for all the guys that wanted to jump on, just have your say today. Chat some shit with the panel. Thanks a lot for jumping on, keeping us company.
Hey,
Just
hey, Chris is saying
as
that's a
crazy as
lot
it
of big
got,
titty men out there.
that's true. That's true.
She ain't lying. She ain't
Hey,
lying.
All
why
true
we ain't
here.
saying that
All
about the
true.
man boo? Why we ain't saying that about the man boo, Larry?
And
Hey
then
man,
like think about
I'm
it.
gonna be real, my boy. I don't even like really talking about that type of stuff, bro. Cause they're really, I ain't over with, bro. I
But
don't
no,
like,
as you know, the WAD
I
trash
ain't
tail
gonna
on
get
YouTube.
into none
Check
of
the
that on
boy up.
this channel, man.
But for now,
And then think about it. If Brittany
much
Griner
love,
went to
sir.
the NBA, she gonna have to be a point guard or
No,
shooting
man.
guard. She ain't number like
Just,
6'4", 6'5".
know this. Hey, boy, it's so much stuff going into these food. Why you think these niggas looking like, man? I'm done. I'm gone, y'all, boy. I'm gone.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you
gonna be
speaking
quiet,
real,
y'all, boy.
Larry. I get where you coming. I get where you trying to go and where you coming from because they do put shit in their food. But that's another conversation, man.
That's what
We
I'm
got to
saying. That's
go.
what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah,
letting it go. You know what I'm saying? Cause, hey, boy, it's serious out here. That's why you gotta be on the sticks for real.
yeah,
You gotta be
yeah.
careful.
Go on and cancel this shit before they cancel us, Blackberry.
All right, Will the Thrill, man. Appreciate you, man, for joining, man. Go get you some rest, man. Hey, listen, before I
Appreciate
get
y'all.
canceled,
Thank you.
before I even get started on this shit, man, just know this all just comedic. No, this all just
Yeah,
comedic,
this is our
okay?
entertainment, man.
It's all
Entertainment.
entertainment. It's all comedic, okay? all I said, all I did was say what my grandma said. That's all I said.
That's how that shit started. Turn it up.
my gra- my grandma said it, and my grandma is a female, so I'm just laughing at what my grandma said. That's all. I'm a laugh at people. I don't give a fuck. If I think some shit funny, I'm gonna laugh at it. I don't care. People laugh and cracking jokes about me all the time. I said, shit. My damn kids, they done that damn bit. So they love when that Bit Bat song came out because I was the #1 goddamn target. Bit Bat, Bit Bat, Bit Bat, Bit Bat. so,
Hey, bro, think
hey,
about it, bro. This shit so funny, bro. These folk can't even tell you what a woman is, bro.
they can't
Mm.
even tell you what they
Hey, it's
can't,
over with,
bro.
man. It's
They
over. Let's kill it, man. Kill it.
man,
Please kill it, bro. Cause them folk
Hey,
witch
hey,
cracking
man,
it
man,
and
look,
just get
look,
them out of
man.
there.
Hey,
I'm
it's
telling you, man.
Will the Georgia repo
But like,
anything, man.
hold on,
Y'all
cause
been
like, I ain't
seeing.
gonna lie, these right here are my type of conversations. But
Hey, yeah,
think
hey,
about
man.
it,
I'm
bro.
very
Think about it.
intelligent,
Georgia
man.
Everything
repo on
that we was
everything.
raised on, conservatism, morals, values, going to church
Yeah,
every Sunday.
yeah,
Think about it, as we grew up, they
Guess
tried to
who
push
pushed
us
that
away
out?
from it.
Guess who pushed that out?
The LGBT
Nah,
community
nah, hey, bro,
Come
you
and
tripping,
on
bro,
now.
you
Come
All
on
tripping,
now.
right, all
you
right. So
tripping.
what we gonna do is
We'll carry that on when the
we can
show
talk
ends.
about it some
We'll
more.
talk about it
We
in
can
the
talk
show.
about it some more in the back. And
Yeah,
yeah,
in the back. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we do have these conversations here. It said in the description, Blackberry and guests discuss sports and other topics. So it's expected over here. But hey, y'all make sure y'all make it do what it do, man. Same time, same place, right here next week. Or actually, not same time. We do this on Tuesdays. We just doing this on Wednesday today. Catch us on the flip side, home team. We'll be in the back, man. Chat. The link's still in the chat if you want to talk shit with us.
Yeah, the
Home team. What's happening, home team? It's your boy Blakberry Rex coming to let you know about the summer giveaway that we're having with the home team with Blackberry. That's Blackberry, no C, just the K. If you want to be a part of this giveaway, have a chance to win some free stuff, you got to go to Instagram and subscribe to Blakberry Rex on Instagram and enter the raffle for your chance to win.